Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to talk about what to pack for Italy. The first thing I do when I'm about to pack for a trip to Europe, and keep in mind these are always summer vacations, I like to create a vibe that matches the place we're going to. All of the decisions we're making, they're going to fit the vibe, this sort of like Italian vibe. And so you're thinking like la dolce vita, you're thinking like romantic, and you're thinking like sexiness. If we're packing for Spain or Barcelona, for example, then I'm like short hemlines and like, you know, slits up to here and plunging and backless and all of that stuff. And for Italy, it's like a little bit more subtle. It's still very like body conscious, but the sexiness is like old Hollywood. Vintage sort of like silhouettes are perfect for Italy. And classic prints, leopard print, polka dots, these all sort of fit that sort of like imagined Italian vibe. For a brief overview of what I'm gonna recommend, it's gonna be, and write this down, 4 dresses, 1 romper, jumpsuit, or matching set, your choice, a pair of trousers and a nice top, or tailored shorts and a nice top. Again, your choice if you like long pants versus short pants, a swimsuit, and a fabulous cover-up. And I want you to bring 3 pairs of shoes, a nice bag, and that's it. All right, dress style 1, a dark midi dress. There's nothing more practical than a dark midi that, you know, goes down past your knees. You can sit, you know, on the piazza, you can sit on like a dirty park bench, you can, you know, walk through ruins, you can take public transportation. A dark midi dress is like your summer vacation workhorse. It is actually the dress I bring with me on every summer vacation we go on. I can't recommend this piece highly enough. So if you're just gonna get one dress, make it a dark midi dress that you absolutely love. The second dress that I think works really well in Italy is something that's like romantic and sexy, especially at night. Any sort of like fitted dress that's like maybe like a little off the shoulder, or, you know, like bodycon dresses. Think something sexy for going out in the evening. These are all like classic silhouettes, old Hollywood glamour. That's what you want. Like if you're going to Italy, something in like red might be kind of fun. These bold colors and off the shoulder, and yeah, the whole vibe is like very like, I'm in Italy and I'm fabulous. All right, so the third style of dress that I highly recommend for Italy is something like romantic and white. White linen in some sort of romantic shape is kind of what we're going for here. We don't want a beach dress. Italy is not the place for those like loose, flowy beach dresses. We want something that still has some tailoring. This is like a great example of a perfect dress to bring to Italy. It's sort of like there's like the low back and the buttons, and we have like some details and some shape. You ideally want a dress that's a little fitted and then like a big skirt, and it should feel like playful and romantic and fun. Another dress style that I think suits Italy really well, I call these Juliet dresses because it reminds me of like what Juliet may have worn in Romeo and Juliet. And the vibe is perfect for Italy, but also the sleeves are a really practical choice if you're gonna be touring like beautiful churches. So most places will want women to cover their shoulders. And, you know, while you can totally solve that problem many ways, one easy way is just like throw like one of those big silk scarves in your purse. It takes up no room and you can just like toss it over your shoulders, or just wear a beautiful little like puffed sleeve Juliet dress. So I love this for Italy. So the next style of dress that I personally love for Italy is anything in leopard print. You could do like a sexy, silky leopard print. This would be especially good for evening. You could even like find a cute little sundress. Any sort of classic leopard print is so perfect for Italy. I did wear this exact dress when we were in Italy in 2019, and I love it still. All right, so the last dress type that I would recommend specifically for Italy is anything with sort of like bold vintage prints. This cute little number from Abercrombie is a great example where it almost looks like, like there's a vintage element here. It almost looks like old 70s wallpaper. This is perfect for Italy. I also really like floral prints for Italy. I think just any sort of like bold, beautiful floral print is perfect for this like romantic vibe that we're setting. In addition to your 4 dresses, the other thing that I would add when going to Italy for a week is either a jumpsuit, a romper, or a matching set. You can choose. Let me just show you 3 that I would definitely consider. This 100% silk romper is what I wore in Rome, and it ended up being such a fun piece because 100% silk is cool in the summer, I promise, and yet it kept my legs covered, so it's still pants, so I could still run around and do everything I wanted to do. If you do want to wear shorts, and it is gonna be so freaking hot, I do like these little like linen short rompers, and the reason I think something like this can work for Italy is 1, the print, and 2, you want a short romper set that cinches in at the waist. So you get that sort of like, hourglass figure that is like, again, the old Hollywood silhouette. The third option that I think is super fun is some sort of like, and this is like a more casual option, but because it is monochromatic, it's going to still vibe a little bit more elevated. These matching sets, it's a stretchy top and skirt set from Reformation. This would be ridiculously comfortable. You could probably even get away with wearing it on the plane. It's bodycon enough and it's elevated enough and refined enough to sort of like hit that like Italian vibe we're going for. Okay, we talked about dresses, we talked about like rompers or matching sets, which brings me to my next point. Don't bring denim to Italy. In the summer, 1, jeans are gonna be too hot, but it's not the vibe. Instead, especially for you shorts wearers, I would like to offer you trouser shorts. You guys, I like my shorts pretty darn short, so I'm gonna always wear like, I don't know, someone once called these hot pants, and they're not hot pants. They're not hot pants either. They're pretty darn short. These are Alice and Olivia's tailored shorts. They have them every year. They're freaking fantastic. They're perfect for my style overseas, and I highly recommend them. They look great with everything, and they elevate the whole outfit. If you're looking for something a little longer, J. Crew has a great pair of linen tailored shorts that, again, you want something that looks almost like a suit pant, but is short. In addition to not bringing denim shorts, I probably wouldn't bring t-shirts either. Instead of t-shirts, I want you guys to think about, I hate the word blouse, but I kind of want you to think blouse. A top like this is definitely a much better choice for Italy. A silk camisole is a better choice for Italy. Even a plain white t-shirt like the kind I wear in Paris and, I guess basically everywhere else, I'd give that a rest. Those are not the things that I bring to Italy. You want your trouser shorts paired with some sort of like nice top. Let's go with that. You want a nice top. If shorts aren't your thing, I totally get it. I would also consider packing a pair of trousers. But we need to talk about summer trousers because we are not going to Greece, so I don't want the trousers to have a drawstring. That is a different thing for a different country. In Italy, I want them to have trouser detail. Maybe some pleats. I want like a tab closure, a little slouchy pockets. I want them perfectly tailored for whatever shoes you plan on wearing, and you should probably plan on wearing flats. So you can bring linen pants, but your linen pants need to look like trousers in the most classic sense of the word. Honestly, Abercrombie is making killer trousers right now. That's where these are from. They come in like petite, regular, long. They come with cute little like matching tops that sort of like tick all the boxes for Italy, and they come in different colors. So you don't have to spend a ton to get like a really nice tailored look. All right, next up, let's talk about swimsuits. No matter where I'm going, I always pack a swimsuit, whether or not we have plans to swim, just because I'm that optimistic, always. In Italy, the vibe doesn't just apply to your dresses and your trousers, it also applies to swim, which can be really, really fun. High-rise bikini bottoms and like a swim top that comes a little off the shoulder. They're all super fun to play around with. Polka dots, leopard print. I love a white one-piece swimsuit for Italy. That's like a fantastic way to go. I also pack, every single time, a string bikini. I don't care who you are, you're gonna look good in a string bikini. And I know that because if you go to Italy and you actually go on the beaches of Italy, you will see everybody in string bikinis. You will see 85-year-old grandmothers in string bikinis. And it is so freeing and so wonderful. And yes, I will forever love a string bikini. I've been wearing them since 1990-ish, and I'm wearing them today. String bikinis for the win, always. So swim cover-up I would be bringing with me to Italy is J. Crew's crocheted little swim cover-up / dress. It is form-fitting, and it's hard to tell in the video right now, but this thing is crochet, so it's actually see-through, and you can definitely tell when you have it on. This is an example of a great cover-up for Italy. All right, let's talk shoes. This is often the hardest part of packing for like any trip really. So I'm going to break it down. There are 3 pairs of shoes you need, and that's kind of it, just 3. Pair number 1, get yourself some flat leather sandals. I personally like them in tan because I feel like it's elongating of the leg line, but honestly it doesn't matter. Just make sure that they are super comfortable to walk in and they look elevated. All right, 2, get yourself a pair of comfortable heels that you can walk in. This is the exact pair I wore in Italy, these old Page heels. The heel's nice and walkable, the suede upper is super ridiculously comfortable. At the time, I felt like it was important to not wear stilettos until I actually went to Italy and realized like half the people are in stilettos. So if I were to go today, I would probably pack these Inez heels. I just got them in. They are ridiculously comfortable. I like that the heel is stiletto and sexy. They're incredibly comfortable on, and yet it's still a walkable heel. So I highly recommend these. And then the last shoe that I recommend bringing is some sort of like comfortable fashion sneaker in leather. So today I would bring my Adidas Sambas. In 2019, I was in my Adidas Superstars. It kind of doesn't matter. Leather sneakers, especially white leather sneakers, will always look great with your trousers, with your trouser shorts, with dresses. They're the most comfortable option. That's it. Those are the 3 shoes. And lastly, the only other point I want to make here is don't ruin your beautiful Italian outfits with backpacks. That's like, I love my backpack, but that's like not a thing in Italy. So bring a nice bag for going out at night. And then for your everyday bag, I think I just was carrying like a straw tote with me. Get a nice bag, although this one's really tiny. I don't know that I would bring this one, but it has like the right shape, just to give you an idea. All right guys, that's it. That is what I would wear and pack in Italy for like a week in the summer. As always, we have all of the links to products that were either featured in the video or similar ones that we would recommend if you're currently lucky enough to be packing for Italy. That's all in the description below, and thanks for watching, guys.